Are you looking for an ultra cheap 35mm lens with a bright f1.2 aperture for your Fujifilm camera? Well, in this video we're going to talk about this little gem of a lens, the 7artisan 35mm f1.2. What's up everyone, Reggie B Photo here and welcome back to the channel. So for those of you who are new, my name is Reggie Ballesteros and I'm a wedding photographer based in the San Francisco Bay Area. At this point, I've tried 3 different 35mm lenses for the Fujifilm X mount system, and even with the release of the Fujifilm XC 35mm f2, none of them could really be categorized within that ultra cheap nifty 50 category. And then I stumbled upon this little guy on the internet. 35mm f1.2 under 150 bucks? Well, there has to be a catch, right? I just had to find out for myself, so I reached out to EM Great and they were kind enough to send me a copy of the 7artisan 35mm f1.2 for this review. And to clarify, they didn't pay me to say anything specific. This is purely going to be my candid impressions of this little lens. And I do want to caution you that you're not going to see any type of photo shoots or weddings for this review. I pretty much played around with this lens inside of my house due to COVID-19 and shelter in place. So what you're really going to see is inside my home playing with my kids as well as outside in the neighborhood. Okay, so what is good about this lens? First and foremost, it's an awesome deal. Again, it has a f1.2 aperture for great light gathering capability at a price point of just $139 US. I'm fairly certain that this is one of the best deals for Fujifilm lenses right now, so if you're on a really strict budget, this is one of the few options that still gives you ultra shallow depth of field at a very cheap price. Second is its build quality. It is a great looking lens and it has an amazing build as well. It's all metal and all the rings are solid, smooth, and really well dampened. As a manual focus lens, this is really important to have that smooth dampened movement, and it gives one of the better manual focus experiences that I've had so far on Fujifilm. It also has a smooth clickless aperture ring, so this could be a great candidate for you video shooters as well. My last and favorite positive about this lens is its character. It's just quirky and fun. And to be honest, it's almost a mystery at what type of image it's going to give you. And I think for some, this will provide a dynamic and exciting shooting experience. So by quirky, I mean that it really is just kind of a weird behaving lens. Sometimes it's soft even when you stop down, and it's not really the sharpest. And again, it doesn't have very much contrast. I know it sounds like it's a pretty terrible lens, but this really does add to that vintage look and this brand new package. And because of the poor optics, it actually has this super fun, crazy lens flare. I mean, it's so pronounced, it almost is like having a built-in prism to the lens. So if you like images with personality, if you like imperfect images, and you love that really unique character, you'll really feel right at home with this lens. And unfortunately, the only negative about this lens is a pretty significant one. It is pretty much that the image quality and the optical performance just really isn't that great. It's not good at all. It's pretty terrible, to be honest, but again, you're paying $139 for a f1.2 aperture. They had to cut corners somewhere. So you have to really be realistic when you're buying this lens, and that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So who is this lens for? Again, if you're looking for a cheap lens to have as your first try at a f1.2 aperture, or maybe you're trying to willingly embrace and practice manual focus, I would definitely recommend this lens to you, as it's really something that's cheap. If you don't like it, it's not really going to hurt the wallet too much because it's not too huge of an investment as far as relative lens prices go. It just is really a fun time shooting with it. Most images are not that great, but some of the gems that you get will really surprise you. On the other hand, if you want a great image quality at a reduced price, this lens is not that one. I'd recommend going for the 35mm f2 XC lens instead if you can save a few dollars and just get that lens. If you are ready to pull the trigger on this 7artisan 35mm f1.2, I've got affiliate links down in below in the description if you want to support the channel at no additional cost to you. And as a thank you for all of you watching this video all the way through, I do have a discount for you guys. Use the discount code 0535F12FJ for 5% off until July 30th, 2020. So be sure to jump on that discount code and use it while you still can. With all that said, if this video helped you out, please give it a like, and if you have any questions, don't be afraid to leave them down in the comments below. And as always, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, as I post a new Fujifilm or photography video every week. And if that's too long, please be sure to follow me on Instagram for more tips, tricks, and tutorials throughout the week. Alright, that's it for me. Remember to get out, go shoot, and I'll catch you all in the next one.